And speaking of award winning, let's take a look at which 3-year-olds recently took home the award and fancy blanket after the rich $100,000 Delaware Standardbred Breeders Fund finals. We'll kick off the prestigious events at Harrington Raceway with the Filly Trotters as they raced in memory of Jack Walls.
They make their way on the final turn. Epic Smash, a 2.5 lane leader. Cicada Song trying to get by Chestnut Chick. Triple Bottom Line is 3 wide. Jasmine K follows that move. They come to the top of the stretch. And all alone right now is Epic Smash with about a 5-length lead. Epic Smash on the far outside. Triple Bottom Line trying to get by Cicada Song coming toward the wire. Epic Smash is in front. It's Epic Smash up for second. Triple Bottom Line over Cicada Song. Fourth Jasmine K, 158.
Epic Smash, owned by James Craparata and Berry Racing, crossed the finish line in 158. Trained by Tracy Berry, the daughter of Political Briefing, bred by Winback Farm, never had an anxious moment in her 5-length win over Triple Bottom Line and Cicada Song. The race was named in memory of Jack Walls, who was a former president of Harrington Raceway, an all-around great guy, and no one was a bigger fan of harness racing than Jack was. Let's send it over to Assistant General Manager Matt Sparacino for an interview with winning driver Pat Berry.
Pat Berry, winning driver aboard Epic Smash. A nice mile there on the front end. This filly's always shown big early speed. Was that your strategy going in?
Yeah, once we seen the draw, I wanted to try to get away from Carlo and Jeff Outsource.
Cicada Song obviously has been one to beat at this 3-year-old filly level and also at 2 where she was a track record holder. Did you feel a little bit better about your chances when she had the outside?
Yeah, I thought I had a pretty good shot if my filly showed up.
How do you feel?
Oh, I feel good.
Tell us how you got this filly. She's been very successful, daughter of Political Briefing. She's made just under $200,000 going in, now over just about $250,000. Tell us about how you bought her.
Me and my partner, he picked out a couple of horses and he come down here by himself. He's a cop and he picked her out and brought her home and she looked good.
Well, Pat Berry, on behalf of all of us here at Harrington Raceway, we congratulate you on winning the Jack Walls Memorial Trot.
Thank you.
Up next, let's see those sophomore pacing fillies in DSBF final action on the Harrington Half Mile.
They go toward 3/4 with Apple Bottom Jeans, leading by 2 lengths into that far turn. Mortgage Bags clearly in second. Deladon tried a 3-wide move and hesitated a bit. 3/4 and 125 and 2. They make their way over toward the top of the stretch, and Apple Bottom Jeans has gone off by 5-6 widening lengths, and it's Apple Bottom Jeans with a huge lead coming through the stretch. Mortgage Bags holding second. Use Your Noodles into third toward the inside. Deladon on the far outside. It's Apple Bottom Jeans easily. Apple Bottom Jeans in front. Here's Deladon to get second over Use Your Noodle in 153.
Apple Bottom Jeans, owned and bred by KDK Standardbreds, won by 11 lengths in a front-end effort. Trained by Kevin Switzer, the daughter of Mr. Apples was victorious in 153 flat over Del Donna and Use Your Noodle. I caught up with Montrell Teague on his winning drive.
Great race. I know that you were really impressed by her, and she hadn't been racing here. She'd been up in Maine, is that right?
Ridge, yeah.
Okay.
Kevin Switzer's been doing an excellent job. He never gave her a break off like the other ones had about a month, so it's worked to our advantage, and while he was up there, he put her on LASIK, so it made a ton of difference tonight, and she got the job done.
Tell me about the race.
I just looked over, and the only one I was really worried about was Use Your Noodle, because I see that she leaves just about every time she's in there. So if I could have got around her, which I did today, it worked out perfect, and I got the front and kept it.
What's she like to drive? She seems like one of your favorites.
Oh yeah, she's just like her dad. Her dad was my favorite, Mr. Apples. He's one of my favorite, and she's got class just like him, and she proved it today.
Thank you, Montrell, and congratulations.
Thanks.
Moving on, let's take a look at the sophomore colt trotting final, named in memory of Hal Belote.
They go by 3/4 now in 128 and 2. They race into the far turn, and it's Chipoffthewall by 2.5 lanes. Seafood Scrappy is there, going to the inside. Rojo Mondello outside fourth. and then there's a gap to Elton J, and they're at the top of the stretch, and Chip Off the Wall's got the lead by 2.5, turning for home. Seafood Scrappy, Rojo, gonna move down the inside, coming through the stretch. It's Chip Off the Wall, Seafood Scrappy coming on the outside, coming toward the wire. Chip Off the Wall, Seafood Scrappy. Here's the wire, Chip Off the Wall. Seafood Scrappy edges out Rojo for the place in 158 and 4.
Chip Off the Wall captured his $100,000 final in 158 and 4 for owner-trainer Sil King Jr. over Seafood Scrappy and Rojo. The son of Master Levesque, bred by Anne-Marie Daly and Charles Horsey, looked great in his 10th career win. The DSBF final was raced in memory of a popular trainer driver, Hal Belote. Let's check in with Matt Sparacino with one of the sport's all-time winningest drivers, Tony Morgan.
I'm joined by winning driver Tony Morgan, who pilots Chip Off the Wall to victory in the Hal Belote Memorial tonight. Tony, tell us about this 3-year-old gelding. He's had a lot of bad luck in DSBF finals in the past. I recall a 2-year-old final where I believe he was disqualified, and then a 3-year-old final where he made a break at odds on.
Yeah, and the only time he made a break is when he got run into. But he's pretty nice. Everything's good. Very nice colt. Very nice to drive. Makes the driver look good.
He's been one of the faster colts in DSBF action since he started racing at age 2. How does he rank among the Delaware bred trotters that you've been involved with over the years?
I think he's way the best. He's the best one I've ever seen. The best one I've been involved with anyway. He's really like a nice, very nice open bred horse, and I think he's got a nice future.
Well, thank you, Tony. Congratulations to Sil King and all the connection. A Chip Off the Wall.
Finally, we'll bring in our Delaware Standardbred Breeders Fund action for 3-year-old colt pacers.
Field races into the final turn, and the leader is Next Success. Racing second, Casino Bags Enzo, dropping back John's Dream. They come to the top of the stretch, turning for home. Next Success, Casino Bags Enzo. Comes to the outside, Rusty Carter into third. They straighten away, and it's Next Success clinging to a lead. Casino Bags Enzo on the outside, can't get there. Here's the wire. Next Success in front. Casino Bags Enzo, John's Dream, and Double Miles, 154.
Next Success, owned by Henry Ferragalli III, Nanticoke Racing and Bay Pond Racing, was victorious in his rich final. In gate-to-wire fashion, with a tough 8-post, the son of Visa, bred by Winback Farm, won in 154 over Casino Bags Anso and John's Dream. Let's send it over to driver Jim Moran and trainer Les Givens with Matt Sparacino.
I'm joined by a couple of guys that have teamed up for a lot of wins over the years, Jim Moran, Les Givens. Jim Moran, I believe this is your 17th final win in the DSBF program. You've done quite well with it.
We've had a lot of luck in them, and a lot of them been Les's horses, too.
You've had a lot of success driving Les's horses, particularly a lot of trotters, but this year it was on the pacing side.
Yeah, he's got a couple nice pacers. They've both been racing good this year. I mean, a little trouble in the first race, but she come back and got third.
Les will bring you in. I can't count as high to think about how many finals you've won.
I was telling Marv up to Dover that I think it's 25 and 22 of them Trotter.
Tell us about your success this year with Next Success. Also, Use Your Needle. You had a big night in the spring at Dover Downs, winning 2 finals.
Yeah, they both raced super at Dover, and half-mile track is not their thing really, but they both did okay.
Were you feeling pretty good with him being pretty comfortable on the lead tonight, turning for home? I know you got a good challenge, Jade, from a game Casino Bags Anso.
Well, leaving from the 8-hole takes a little toll on him, but he held tough.
Well, congratulations on a 25th final win in the DSBF program. Continued success.